Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
Annie.
Are you surviving the moon?
I can only have one word for it. I'm weary. And I'm aching and I'm weary. Um, it's like I said to you midweek, it's been like carrying a heavy load that I need to
Mm,
offload.
yeah,
And I think that's what the message of this moon's been about. Yeah.
yeah. It's certainly been a kind of get your act together. You know, there's too much going on kind of moon, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we've had the strength of Aries to push us forward. So
Yeah, yeah. New begin. I always think of Aries as new beginnings. New
exactly,
beginnings.
exactly.
I mean, the
Yeah.
dreams have been weird, for
Oh,
sure.
really weird. Yes.
And it feels like I've been going through all my past lifetimes in the dreams and going, oh, get rid of you, oh, get rid of you.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah,
And
definitely.
that sort of, oh, do I have to, again? And of course, I've had the wide awakeness. So it's been like 5 nights of 3 a.m. going to sleep, which doesn't help when you have to get up the next morning.
Exactly.
So I'm glad she's
And the dark mornings as well, it's not as if, the sun's going to let us wake up.
yeah, so I am really glad that she's full. She's in, she's on with it.
It's beautiful. She is
Yeah, I took
beautiful.
some
Yeah,
photos last night. It was she was gorgeous.
stunning.
So yeah, but we've got Aurora Borealis activity pinging my alerts again, and we've got the comet doing its thing.
Yeah.
I'm smiling because I think this comet, last time it came around was Atlantis. So I
Ah,
think we've got that real Atlantean energy. I mean, it's been building for a while this year.
yeah.
I think we really have got that throwback, and that's what some of the vivid dreaming is about.
Let's go back to basics.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go back to when we were living in harmony. Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh.
definitely time for a card reading.
Definitely. And it's full
Yeah,
moon, so it's me.
yeah,
I was drawn to Denise Lynn's
mm,
Sacred Forest. I
yeah.
haven't had those out for a while, but really felt that. And because
Yeah.
of my dreaming this week, they automatically came up
Oh
through the eyes
yes,
of the soul, through
yeah,
the eyes of the soul.
yeah,
Um, so let's see what they have to
yeah.
offer. Okay. Yes, I'll be glad for the energy to pass, but it has been um, thought mind provoking. That's the word, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Um, oh, I love the. Oh, very interesting.
Mm. Yeah, and I think on all levels, really, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. I mean, this has been a year of, if you go with it, it's been quite an exciting, peaceful year. But if you resist,
Yeah,
it's been a kind of come on, get your act together, shaking up sort of year.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, the first card I've come out, the elves have come out, and
Oh,
that's
yes.
the playfulness,
Yeah,
and
lovely.
it is remembering, to have joy,
Yeah.
have that playful, make
Oh,
someone saying,
someone wants to speak. Yeah.
yeah, um, yeah, and it's saying, stand in your own power. I think
Yeah.
she's really embracing the energy in this card. She's got the little elves around her,
Yeah. Look at
and
those
and
flowers.
it's just play. I think the word joy has just come to me, and
Yeah.
it's remembering
Mm.
to move forward with your joy. What gives you that lovely,
Mm.
positive feeling.
Yeah.
Um, we're talking about that. We've got this lovely
Oh, yes. We've had that
goddess here.
before. Yeah.
She's the weaver.
Yeah.
Okay, she's
Mm.
spinning her yarn,
Yeah.
and it is weave your destiny.
Mm.
and but she is just surrounded by the universe.
Yeah.
And again, I remember saying this at last full moon. It's
Mm.
remembering to ask the universe
Mm.
all the things that you want.
It's interesting
Yeah,
that one of the most prominent planets is Saturn, and we've got some Saturn
yeah,
return energy going on.
absolutely.
Like the comet coming back, and it's Saturn's about discipline, so it's sort of come on, get your act together, but
Yeah.
playfully.
Yeah, and it is about, doing it for yourself, weaving your own destiny.
Yeah.
I can tell others to weave their destiny, but I feel it's more personal. I'm
Mm,
giving the message for people to weave their own
mm,
destiny,
yeah.
and to ask the universe will provide. Um, this card comes up so often when I have the sacred forest. It is the beautiful unicorn, and
Oh,
it's that
beautiful.
purity card.
Mm,
Um, and yeah, you know, gliding through
mm,
the sacred forest, but with head held high,
mm,
and knowing which steps to take.
mm.
It seems to be this unicorn sort of knows where they're going, and it just feels right. They're following their own light.
I
Um,
always, I don't know about you, but I always associate unicorns with intention. And it's
yeah,
the purity of your intention, isn't it?
absolutely. Taking that forward,
Mm,
and um, yeah, you're right, Annie, because what I'm also seeing in this card is is the divine feminine in her face. Are
yeah.
you with me? And I
Yeah.
think that embracing that divine feminine energy
Mm,
allows that intention,
mm,
to be pure,
yeah.
and it has to be done with with feeling.
Mm,
It's the
yeah.
feeling rather than, yeah, definitely. Love that.
Yeah.
Uh, goodness me. Um,
Oh.
yeah, there she is. And she's holding
Mm,
her sword.
yes.
Again, it's a lot of female energy in these cards. A
Yeah.
lot of female energy in these cards.
It's
And some of them,
interesting. I love that card because she's got a tower behind her.
she has.
And I've always, I've
This is the year of the tower, isn't it?
absolutely, yeah. And here we are, maybe we have to chop apart the tower a little bit just to,
Yeah, yeah.
but she is so
Um,
beautiful.
I mean, I also see it as a waterfall.
Right, yes.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
So again, it's the emotions that's going with this. Um, but she's holding that sword, and it is about your power.
Mm,
Your you hold your own power, and
mm,
it is about embracing your own power too.
mm.
Um, it can be an emotional roller coaster, so I do think there's a lot of emotion in this card. Um, a lot of the cards that have come up, you've got the blues, so that's the communication.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it's speaking out. I think it's speaking to self.
Mm,
Tell yourself that
yeah.
you need to do these things. You need to hold your own power because it's yours. Nobody else can hold that power for you. Do
Mm,
not let anybody control your power, because that's, it will you'll feel more embraced by holding your own power.
mm,
And she's holding it very gently,
yeah.
just with two hands on her thumb.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much, just to hold your
Mm,
power and be in the moment. Interesting.
mm.
Another, this is pure spirit. And again, this is a purification. So
Yeah.
not only do we have purity, we've
Yeah.
had purification.
Hmm.
And it's all the different, you can't really see it on here. It's all the beautiful colors of pink,
Yeah.
the heart chakra, the love,
Yeah.
that goes with this card.
Mm.
Um, and she's got the winter scene behind her, and that is where we're moving into
Yeah.
now. We're moving into winter.
Yeah.
We're at the turn of the year,
Mm.
and we're going to move into winter, but it's only going to be another week where the veil's going to be very thin,
Yes.
and it is embracing all that, all Hallows sort of signifies.
Mm,
It's
mm.
not just your pumpkin and and your
Yeah.
vampires and things like it is that veil,
Yes. Yeah.
a thin veil where you can allow spirit to come in
Mm,
and allow the other side to, embrace with the other side, definitely.
yeah.
Embrace with spirit.
Mm,
Yeah, I do really like this card.
mm.
And yeah, I just feel there's a lot of love in this card. Um, so I think that love bit is the giving out. Yeah,
Mhm.
all the others have been about selfness, but I think this is, allowing yourself
Mm,
to just ooze love to
mm,
others and
mm.
exchange their energy.
Yeah.
Now, interesting. I
Yeah.
have a male, and this
Oh,
card comes out a lot as well.
yeah.
And again, he's on his sturdy steed, as
Yeah.
I always like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And this is seek the guide with noble ideas.
Ah,
And that is, travel forward
yeah.
with those intentions that you've been building up all year.
Yeah.
And know you can just ride forward.
Yeah.
The horse is always a sign of strength to me as well,
Well,
strength and
it's a white
courage.
horse, so it's purity again, isn't it?
Well, I'm saying we've had the unicorn
Yeah.
and we've got the white horse. So I
Yeah.
think there's a big thing here about this purity of intention
Yeah.
of giving, giving out. Um,
Do you
uh,
do you think as well it's about perhaps letting yourself be carried a little bit? That maybe you don't have to
hmm.
do it all yourself?
Well, it says seek the guide with noble ideas.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just saying remember your guides.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are not alone. We've talked about the universe, but you're not alone with your guides either.
Mm,
And allow them to. Oh, I've got a feeling of one either side of me now, just gently taking me forward, and it's that. Um, Nature obviously is in a lot of this, and I know you and I are going to embrace that next week.
mm,
We're going to go back to nature. We're going to embrace that energy of Mother Earth,
mm,
um, and I do feel, we both say it time and time again. But
mm,
being outside,
mm.
wrapped up warm, obviously this time of the year,
Yeah.
um, with your hood up, uh,
Yeah.
and just embracing Earth's own energy, because
Mm,
Mother Nature, she loves us, and we need to make sure we
mm,
embrace that purification of love that she gives us as
yeah.
well.
Like,
Definitely. I
mm,
think there is one more card, Annie,
okay.
and I'm going to take it out of the soul cards. Yeah. Again, another blue card. And I
Oh,
do think this blue
yeah.
is about self-communication,
Mm,
believing in self,
yeah.
talking to self. And there she has her own little, it's like a lynx, isn't it? By her side. And that's again her guide. And she's carrying her beautiful crystal in her hand. And this says, not this one's saying seek your guides.
Mm,
This is seeking the symbols, you
yeah.
know. So it's having, believing that there is other energy around that you can embrace to
Mm,
take yourself forward.
yeah.
Definitely.
Mm,
Yeah. I love it. Ooh, I've just got a song's just come. As
yeah.
soon as I saw that, Love on a Mountain Top,
Oh, yes.
I've
Yeah.
gone back to the 70s, hasn't it? But never mind,
That's
show
a
me age.
blast from the past.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I'm glad it is about seeking, knowing that, we've had the universe, we've
Mm,
had your guides,
mm,
we've got the symbols with the crystals and everything else. It's just embracing. You're not alone. I think the message I'm saying is you're not alone.
mm.
You can get rid of this heavy load, which I've definitely been feeling this week.
Yeah,
Get rid of the heavy load, um, and just ride forward. Literally,
yeah.
literally ride forward on your unicorn or your horse. Yes, yes,
Whatever you prefer.
whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
Love it, love
Oh,
it.
I'm just giggling to myself about the song because, of course, that was in the previous age of Aquarius. So
Oh,
you've
it was, yeah.
rolled around.
Yeah.
And so, right, I um uh like you, I'm so aware that in this next couple of weeks, the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest. We're
Yeah.
going into the Wiccan New Year. So
Yeah.
Samhain is actually the celebration of the new beginnings.
Yeah.
We're in Aries moon with new beginnings, and we're prepping ourselves, although we still have a winter to hibernate through, so to speak. We're prepping
Mhm.
ourselves for what we're going to do in spring.
Yeah.
And this week, I haven't had these cards out for a little while. These came out. These I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by
Uh-huh.
Holland, because I feel this last supermoon is as much about heart healing and pushing us through the pain, releasing the pain, as it is about anything else. We will,
Yes, agreed.
if we've got to be disciplined. I'm thinking of that Saturn. We've got to be disciplined enough to release ourselves from the chains we put ourselves in. And I feel that's kind of coming through from your card message.
Yeah.
I was also drawn to the Blue Angel Oracle. Um, uh, just one of my favorite sets of cards, but hasn't been out for a while, which is interesting. And I just want to show you the back of those cards is amazing,
Ooh, love the colours.
absolutely wonderful. So let's see what's come out. I should show you, in fairness, I'll show you the back of the
Yeah, gorgeous.
the others. Lots of lucky um, heart healing magic there. So the first one, which is interesting, is find balance.
Yeah.
Here's the wheel of life. This moon is saying, where are you on this wheel of life? Have you dipped
Well,
in?
there's symbols.
Yeah.
Mm,
Have you dipped into the bottom? Are you
mm.
at the top? Nothing's more certain than the wheel turns. And reminding ourselves as the wheel turns, we get to experience different things, but they're all part of life's learning. I'm getting the Lion King song, The Cycle of Life, Circle
Mm.
of Life, sorry. And I very much, we can't move on until our thoughts and our hearts are in alignment. Our thoughts and feelings have to be united and unified. And I feel the next couple of weeks of releasing, because of course we're going into a waning moon, it's all about readdressing, am I balanced? Have I got it sorted inside? Because if I sort the inside, the outside will sort itself.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, Annie. Yeah,
So
yeah,
definitely an issue here about what is keeping us out of balance.
yeah.
And what am I carrying that keeps distracting me from having that beautiful even flow?
Yes.
What's not doing its job? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
grid. So the second card that came out is Wounded Heart.
There you go.
And it's a reminder to us um, that love is hard. Finding love, feeling love, keeping love, describing love even. There are some beautiful roses. I don't know if you can see them sort of growing out of
Oh,
that.
wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a remembrance that even if we have got a wound to the heart, it doesn't stop the heart. So
No.
trying to remind ourselves not to stop loving, no matter how hard and difficult it feels when we've taken a really serious blow to our heart and we're deeply wounded, it's to remind ourselves that doesn't mean we withdraw.
No.
Stay in, and I'm getting that sense of the purity of the intention of love
Yeah.
with yours. Of course, it's a supermoon. Of course, it's going to show us all the hurts and the pain. But do we need to carry it? Can we allow the heart to expand to grow roses? Can we
Yeah.
find love somewhere? Find the balance,
Yeah.
living in the hurt, living in the hope.
Yeah.
I always love when I get that card because it reminds me that's the journey. We're here experiencing an absence of love, and our spirit is trying to show us that we are always loved.
Yeah.
We feel we're not. Uh,
Yeah.
ah, the next card that's come out is trust.
Yes.
She's leaping off the cliff.
She is, isn't she? Yeah.
I'm going for it.
She's taken that huge step.
Yeah, she's flinging her arms wide, her chin's up, and she's just going for it. I'll again, this is a beautiful card. It kind of reminds me that when we've got new beginnings, it is like leaping off a cliff because we don't know where we'll land. We don't know
No.
who it will be. But somehow we've got to trust it is exactly the thing we need to do.
Mm.
To fling ourselves forward. That's another feeling, she's flinging herself forward. And this is the right time to start embracing. I always think of those little orbs. I just think that's all the spirit that's around her, the little orbs.
Trust in spirit, trust in the universe. Absolutely.
And this beautiful flow of colours that we can go forward. It will be brilliant. We may not see it when we're in it, but when we look at it and look back, we've got some very powerful stuff, some
And what
positive.
I like about that card is that there's all the spectrum colors there.
Yes,
It's that transformation, that rainbow.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm.
Let's just leap off the cliff and
Yeah.
see where we land. Absolutely. And that's coming with this lovely card. She's having a chat with
Oh.
me.
Yeah. Nature. Yeah.
Just in her skin. She's
Yeah.
being her authentic self. No layers, no masks, no hiding. This one is
Mm.
about whispering heart. And this is about choice. When we
Mm.
slow down, when we pause and we really listen, then we can notice what we want, what
Yeah.
we require and desire. Our heart always whispers it to us and says, don't
Yeah.
choose this. But our head so much gets in the way. Again, I love that she's grounded in nature.
Yes.
I mean, I've got favorite trees, as you know, we've got
Yeah.
um just to go and connect and remind ourselves that being human is also being part of the earth
Mm.
and connecting with the earth. And so that leap of faith is a choice.
Mm.
We can decide to do it or we can not do it. We can hang back and we can put barriers and obstacles in the way, or we can listen to what the heart's saying and go, yeah, go on. I mean, I'm in this process of like retiring. And there's part of me going, I don't want to. There's another part of me, my heart is saying, this is absolutely the right new direction. You have to go in this direction. It's good for you. And there's my head going, oh, but I have to give up this and I have to stop that. And how will
But
I?
it doesn't mean you have to stop.
No,
You just carry on. Yeah.
but what it gives me is choice.
Exactly.
Choose what I want to do. So this
Mm.
moon's reminding us that if we trust, we'll make the choices that are the right ones for us. Oh, Gwen, I'm just laughing. I've just done a little video for me 2 workshops in November to put out. I've got the teach card. There he
Oh, the teacher.
is.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
and the trusty dog,
Yes.
proper
Loyalty. Yeah.
loyalty to yourself. Um, it's really interesting because obviously I am stopping the teaching in workshops, but I'm starting the teaching in books, in writing. And it's really funny, some stuff that's been channeled in today. And I'm just smiling because we have so much to teach each other or to share with each other. I am moving forward to advocate for us listening to each other's perspectives, not necessarily needing to agree, just to listen,
Mm.
find out what gift another person can give me. Um, I was laughing yesterday. Every day is a learning day. I learned how to do something on Zoom, and it was like, oh, every day is a learning day. Yeah. Instead of it being a frustration of trying to get something to work, it was a, oh, I've learned something. And I think this is so important with this phase of the moon, bringing our wisdom to the surface, being comfortable that now is a good time to share that wisdom, being loyal to ourselves and what we've learned. You know, we
Yeah,
call it common sense, but it's neither common nor sense, it's wisdom.
it is wisdom.
Don't share it enough. We don't um, realize the gifts we've got inside us. And I think that's what this is calling us to do. Be ready. You know, my motto, each one, reach one, teach one. Uh,
Yeah.
be ready to bring that wisdom to the fore. Talk to ourselves from the wisdom perspective. Teach ourselves. If we're going to take that leap of faith, reassure ourselves it'll be okay.
Yes.
There. Right, this card is the Sword of Orion.
Oh, sword again.
Another sword,
Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful energy. I always, when I get this one, I always feel like I've got the higher beings on.
definitely.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Sword of Orion is all about looking inside yourself. So we've got another reminder that what we've got to do is see our true colors. I'm getting true colors now.
Yeah.
And what we've got to help ourselves to do is to cut away anything that doesn't serve us anymore.
It's like that card, weaving your destiny.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I feel like this is an immensely powerful sword. I feel
Mm.
it's not to harm others. It is about embracing that we can do anything we set our intention for. Again, I'm back to that pure intention and that purity that you got,
Yeah.
that higher desire. And I want to say, I get this sometimes for altruism, the greater good,
Yes.
looking around us and weighing up, like internally, what am I doing that's for the greater good?
Yeah.
Hiding my light away? Am I selling myself short? Because if I am my authentic, powerful self, then I'm in alignment with the greater good because that's who I was meant to be when I came in.
Yes.
So it's stripping all of that debris away, all that clutter that's locked me in, and really being the shining crystal brightness that I'm meant to be.
Yes.
So I don't think I need an extra card. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
I feel like I've got everything out that the cards wanted to say.
Mhm.
Yeah, fabulous set of cards for us both. Fabulous.
Absolutely. And the messages are so clear, aren't they?
Yeah,
Especially over the next 2 weeks. Definitely.
it's that stepping into the new, isn't it? Ourselves. Yeah,
Yeah. With the confidence and faith that, there are people
mm,
and there are spirit, there is everything's around you.
yeah.
You're being supported. You're not doing it you're not doing it alone.
No,
That's the thing, isn't it?
absolutely. Yeah.
Mm.
And we're all of us collectively going through this process
Yeah.
because there's a higher ideal, there's a higher purpose.
Yeah.
And as we mentioned, the comet and the Atlantean energy and the age of Aquarius love energy, we're back in, right, we've got wounds, let's bathe them in love. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Fantastic, Annie. Love
Yeah.
it. Love
Yeah.
it.
Really good fortnight
Yeah,
coming up. And then we've got the next new moon.
we have. We have.
Yeah. It's been so lovely to do the cards with you, Gwen. Thank you very
Yeah,
much,
as always, Annie. It's
as
been great.
always.
Yeah.
And we will enjoy our trip to Mother Earth and the Mother Tree.
Yes,
We'll come back on and we'll be giving everybody the next 2 weeks after the new moon's in. Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
You
See you,
take
everybody.
care.
Bye.
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 Bye.